Hello again. I welcome you to yet another reading of A Course in Miracles. Tonight, this evening, I continue on with Chapter 3, Section 2, titled Miracles as True Perception. This is very new to me. I typically, since I've started this, I haven't been reading them ahead of time. I read them for the first time here on camera for you and for myself as well. So when I give my interpretation of it, it's very new to me as well. And I welcome you to leave your insight and leave your perspectives and what you brought out of it, what you got out of it in the comments. So you have any questions, any thoughts about it. I love your perspectives. I welcome your perspective as well. So please do, after you've read this or listened to this, let me know what you think, what you got out of it, okay? And with that, I'll continue on with, again, Section 2 of Chapter 3, Miracles as True Perception. I have stated that the basic concepts referred to in this course are not matters of degree. Certain fundamental concepts cannot be understood in terms of opposites. It is impossible to conceive of light and darkness or everything and nothing as joint possibilities. They are all true or all false. It is essential that you realize your thinking will be erratic until a firm commitment to one or the other is made. A firm commitment to darkness or nothingness, however, is impossible. No one has ever lived who has not experienced some light and something. No one, therefore, is able to deny truth totally, even if he thinks he can. Innocence is not a partial attribute. It is not real until it is total. The partly innocent are apt to be quite foolish at times. It is not until their innocence becomes a viewpoint with universal application that it becomes wisdom. Innocent or true perception means that you never misperceive and always see truly. More simply, it means that you never see what does not exist and always see what does. When you lack confidence in what someone will do, you are attesting to your belief that he is not in his right mind. This is hardly a miracle-based frame of reference. It also has the disastrous effect of denying the power of the miracle. The miracle perceives everything as it is. If nothing but the truth exists, right-minded seeing cannot see anything but perfection. I've said that only what God creates or what you create with the same will has any real existence. This, then, is all the innocent can see. They do not suffer from distorted perception. You are afraid of God's will because you have used your own mind, which he created in the likeness of his own, to miscreate. The mind can miscreate only when it believes it is not free. An imprisoned mind is not free because it is possessed or held back by itself. It is therefore limited, and the will is not free to assert itself. To be one is to be of one mind or will. When the will of the sonship and the Father are one, their perfect accord is heaven. Nothing can prevail against a Son of God who commends his Spirit into the hands of his Father. By doing this, the mind awakens from its sleep and remembers its Creator. All sense and separation disappears. The Son of God is part of the Holy Trinity, but the Trinity itself is one. There is no confusion within its levels, because they are one. They are of one mind and one will. This single purpose creates perfect integration and establishes the peace of God. Yet this vision can be perceived only by the true innocent. Because their hearts are pure, the innocent defend true perception instead of defending themselves against it. Understanding the lesson of the atonement, they are without the wish to attack, and therefore they see truly. This is what the Bible means when it says, when he shall appear or be perceived, we shall be like him, for we shall see him as he is. The way to correct distortions is to withdraw your faith in them and invest it only in what is true. You cannot make untruth true. If you are willing to accept what is true in everything you perceive, you will let it be true for you. Truth overcomes all error, and those who live in error or in emptiness can never find lasting solace. If you perceive truly, you are canceling out misperceptions in yourself and in others simultaneously. Because you see them as they are, you offer them your acceptance of truth so they can accept it for themselves. This is the healing that the miracle induces. And that is the end of chapter 3, section 2, Miracles as True Perception. What does that title mean to you? What is your perspective of that? I got out of this right here that, of course, true perception means seeing it as it is and not as you physically see it. I remember there's a quote in the Bible, also not a quote, but a section in the Bible that says, "See no man past the flesh." And to me, that's saying, beyond the flesh, what are you looking at? What are you seeing? Know that it's just a vessel, but beyond that is the spirit, just like you are. We are both spirit in one, right? So, see no man past the flesh, see truth as it is, or see everything as it is to perceive the truth and true reality. All right? That's my take on it, and I'm sticking with it. I'll remind you, though, that this book is A Course in Miracles. It is a required course. The only thing that is not required is the length of time you take to complete it. Thank you for reading with me today, and I will see you again next time.